Okay, I think now I am. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna put them side by side. So let's just start with this. I'm recording it, so I'm gonna put it on the along with the assignment. Okay. It says this activity you will configure wireless router and an access point to accept wireless clients and route IP packets. Furthermore, you will also update some of the default settings. So first, connect to a wireless router. Connect admin to the wireless router. That's what the WR is. Connect admin to WR using a straightforward or a straight through Ethernet cable through the Ethernet ports. Select connection. So this is this is the icon for connection. So you see, barely see there, but it says connections. I'm gonna click on it. Then it gives me all this set of connections, okay? And as I'm hovering over this one, look at this one says console. This one says copper straight through. This is the one they're asking us. So I'm gonna click on it. And then it says once I do that, click on Gigabit Ethernet 1. So I'm gonna click on it. Fast Ethernet first. Yeah, I'm on B. And then click on the wireless router and select Gigabit Ethernet 1. There it is. So it's connected, but I notice that it's not green. Once it gets the connection correct, it's gonna turn green. I have to wait till it turns green. Right now it's not green yet. And I have 0 completion, so right here. So I haven't done anything, basically is what it says, okay? If you're waiting long to turn this thing green, you can just, let me make sure that I'm selecting, you're not seeing the other part. Let me just switch to this. This one you can see better. Just highlight this, I have 0%. Okay, oops, just made a mess there, but it's okay. And notice that now the two are green, that means there's connection. Now I can do the next step. It says right here, show light links. I can forward by clicking on the forward button, but I didn't need to do that. I just waited a little bit. So now I'm gonna go to step number 2. To reach the WR, the wireless router, management page, admin must communicate with the network. A wireless router usually includes a DHCP server, and a DHCP server is usually enabled by default on the LAN. Admin will receive an IP address information from the DHCP server on the WR, on the wireless router. So that's what I need to do next. All right, so let's do that. It says to go to the admin, select desktop, and then IP configuration. The same thing we did earlier, and then select DHCP. It's exactly the same thing we did a while back ago. So let me do that. So click on admin, so right here, click on desktop, IP configuration, and activate DHCP because it's not active, see? So you just have to click on this. Same thing I did with the other activity. There it is, now it has an IP address. All right, so now I have 5% of the activity then when I did that. It says click admin. This one is kind of like the same thing as the other one, the other activity, it just has more steps, that's all. Okay, so that will do step number 2. Check what is the IP address, and don't worry about the questions. We're not going to answer the questions. I just want you to do the activity and get the percentage, okay? So I don't know why this thing goes away. That is weird. Let me go to the next one. Then the next step says now connect the wireless router web interface. And the desktop of the admin, so look at on the same desktop of the admin, they want me to go to the web browser. Here's the web browser. They want me to type 192.168.0.1. 192.168.0.1. When I press enter, it's going to ask me for a username and password because I'm logging into the wireless router. So I'm going to put admin and admin on both. Oops, admin, but it's uppercase, admin. Let me see. You know, lowercase, admin for both username and password, admin and admin. I put it on both, so I click OK, and this will give me access to the router settings. So now I'm inside the router. See? On the router, look at, I'm gonna go to number 4. On the router, they want me to go to where it says Internet Setup. So here I am, Internet Setup. Okay. And this time, you configure the wireless clients to Internet. You will configure the Internet port on the wireless router. Under the Internet Setup, right here, change the Internet IP address method from automatic configuration DHCP to static IP. Okay, so here we're gonna change it to static IP. Here it is, see? And then we're gonna put the following IP addresses. Oh, this is more complex, this thing, but it's okay. So I'm gonna put 209, and then 165, 200, 225. And then the subnet mask is 255, 255, 255, and 252, the last one. The gateway is 209, 165. I'm pressing the tab key, moves easy. 200 and 226. And then the DNS server is 209, 165, 201, and 1. Save the settings. If I go down here, I'm going to save the settings. And if you notice here on that thing, it gave me 25% now. But I also got disconnected. See, mine disconnected automatically. But let's see what it says here. All right, so it timeout. Let me see what it says here on the instructions to find out why. It says to scroll down to save changes. Yeah, you get a request timeout, which I'm getting right here. Message, close the admin window for that orange lights to turn into green. So I'm gonna close on that and green again. So now look at what I'm gonna do. Then reconnect the WR from admin browser using the process explained in step 3. Okay, let me go to step 3. Okay, so I'm gonna go admin, browser. I have to reconnect because I made it a change. So I'm reconnecting it in 192.168.0.1. And then admin and admin. There it is. So I'm back in. So I'm gonna scroll to step number 2, configure the wireless setting. So now here it says part 2 is step 1. That's where I'm at right now. Configure the wireless router SSID. Navigate to the wireless router GUI interface. At 192, I already did that, so I'm already in. So go to wireless, basic wireless settings. Wireless, and then here it says basic wireless settings. I'm in right there. Let me just expand this window so you guys see all the settings. All right. And it says change the SSID. This is the SSID is set to default. So it says change it to A company, A and then uppercase company. All right. And then it says change the standard channel to channel 6. Right now it's set to channel 1, so I'm going to go to channel 6. Okay, which I did right now. Now go ahead and save settings. I might get disconnected again, but let me see. Maybe not save settings. All right, didn't get disconnected. So I saved the settings, and now look. Let me show you on the thing. My percentage is 30%. So I'm getting there. Okay. So there it is. I'm gonna scroll down here. I already saved the settings, so I'm good. Now configure wireless security settings. So I'm gonna go wireless security right here. There's the next little tab. Wireless security, you see that? It says under 2.4, so here is 2.4 gigahertz. I'm gonna change to W2 personal, W2, WPA2 personal. So there it is, AES, I'm gonna leave it at AES, and then encryption. In the paraphrase field, I'm gonna put Cisco 123, exclamation point. Cisco, oh, it's uppercase Cisco. So you have to type it exactly the way they show there. Otherwise, it doesn't give you that points. Exclamation mark. In the password field, I already did save the settings. So I'm gonna save the settings here. Okay, values. No, it's wrong. I have something wrong here. Why do I have wrong? WPA2 personal. Why are they giving it to me? Gave me an error. Value range 1 to 255. Maybe, let me check if I made a mistake over here on the setup. No, this one didn't get company. Wireless security is my error. Aunque no le está usando la password. Encryption AES. Correct. Paraphrase, let me type it again, is Cisco 123 exclamation point. Save settings. But I'm surprised no está dejándome. Oh, this time it did. So I must have made a mistake. So there. Oh, it changed to Dhcp. There. So this time they didn't give me an error. So I don't know why it was giving me an error. That is weird. All right, so let me see the instructions here, because it gives you the instructions here every time. So now I have 45%. You notice how it's going up and up every time. So that's a nice thing that as you're doing it, it grades this thing in real time. So there. Okay, so now connect wireless clients to the access point. All right, so I think that it's pretty much, yeah, this is the last part. Connect wireless. Part number 3, connect wireless clients to an access point. So I can close this. And now I just have to connect the laptops, I guess. I start with Connect and configure the access point. Connect port 0 of AP. Where's AP? Right here. Okay. So I need to connect this to the access point. AP to enable Ethernet port WR using a straight through Ethernet cable. So this type of cable. And then to gigabit 2. I can forward it so it's, they're both green. See, notice they're both green. All right. So there's connection now. Under the interface heading, select port 1. Okay, click the AP right here. Interface heading, port 1. Here, configuration, port 1. There it is. In the SSD field, enter A company. So right here, we're going to put A company. And then under interface setting, port 1, and this is A company. Select WPA2 SCA. PSK. So it's that one. And the paraphrase, so we're going to put the same one. So it matches. Cisco 123 exclamation point. Keep AES as a default is there. Encryption. Connect to the wireless client. Okay, there. So I'm done. I can close this. And if you notice on my thing, I already have 65%. Just by doing those two things, connecting the admin, making the changes on the wireless router, and then connecting the access point. All I have to do is connect the laptops. So that's number 3, connect laptop, open laptop 3, select desktop tab, PC wireless, and connect to the A company. All right, so let's do that. So laptop 3, I need to go to desktop, PC wireless, and right here I'm gonna, oops. Right here I'm gonna click and select the connection. I'll wait a little bit till I see the A company. Oh shoot, salieron un montón. But the one on channel 6, because the channel we selected, remember that? That's weird that we have so many. I'm gonna use 52. Connect, and then the paraphrase, Cisco 123 exclamation point. Connect. I think it's connected. Yeah, see that the little thing going from one place to another. So it is connected. Now it says open the browser and then type the Cisco PSK. So browser, type www.cisco.pka. I'm gonna press go or enter, and in a little bit I should be able to see the web page. It takes a while sometimes. So as I'm waiting for that, look, I'm gonna show you that progress thing here. It's up to 70%. So that's pretty good. There it is. Finally came back is the web page. Small web page. Hello world. Copyrights. It is a server and it's a working server. It's a web server that I'm connected to, which is this right here, Cisco PKA. This is kind of like a little demonstration of how the internet works in a way. All right. I don't know, the images don't work. Oh yeah, it works. Huh? How about the other image? Yeah, it works. So everything works. It's pretty good. I'm in it. I'm good. Have a good connection. Everything is good. Let's continue with the steps. The next step says Other administrative tasks. No dice que conecta laptop 2 and laptop 1, so I'm going to leave it like that. It says other administrative tasks. Number 1, change the WR access password. All right, so I'm going to close this. On the admin, it says navigate to the interface, the GUI interface of the wireless router. So how do we do that? By just going to the admin computer. Here is admin computer. And on the browser, we're going to type 192.168.0.1. Notice how the password is admin and admin, the username and password. They want you to change that. Because that's for security, you have to do that. All right, so when I go to administration, over here, administration, see that? It's just way over here. Administration, and then on the bottom it has more settings, management. There it is, and reset password. Re-enter password, router password, I'm sorry, and re-enter confirm to confirm. So they want me to put Cisco nomás. So I'm gonna put Cisco. Don't put the period, okay? And then confirm it, Cisco. And then save settings. I'm gonna get disconnected, I'm sure, because yeah, see? Because it gave me the login screen again. So it's admin, because I didn't change the username. The password now is Cisco. Okay, see? Settings are successful, so continue. So I did the correct thing. And now I have 75%. They changed the DHCP address range in WR. So it's the next thing we're gonna do. At this point, we're changing things on the router, okay? The step 2, change the DHCP address range in WR. So I'm gonna go up here. Change the DHCP address range in WR. So navigate to setup. So here's setup, basic setup. There it is. Scroll down to network setup. Here's network setup. And they want me to change this, I guess, no? No, the address assigned is, yeah, is that correct? Change it to, oh, they want me to change it to, look at, change the router password from 192.168 to 192.168, 50 aquí. So 50 and 1 over here, okay? Verify the IP address, we'll start at 100. So right here is correct. Change to, okay. Yeah, there's 100. There are 50 available IP addresses in the DHCP pool. I'm not cambiado. Anything hasn't changed or anything. All right, so let's go 50 is correct, and then it says address range. Add 209, 165, 201, and 1, and the DNS is the DNS, and this is the DNS. Right here. 209.165. Oops. You have to fill it up on the whole thing. So 209. Jump to the other one. 165. Jump to the other one. 201. Jump to the other one. 1. Okay, save settings. I'm gonna get disconnected. Save settings. No, it didn't disconnect me. That's weird. Yeah, it says that I'm gonna. Yeah, there it is. Request timeout. So I'm gonna request timeout because I made changes. That's why. So I'm gonna close the browser. In the admin desktop, tab command prompt. There it is. And then type ipconfig renew, just the way you see it here. So I'm gonna type ipconfig renew space and then / renew. I'm gonna press enter, wait a little bit, and there is a new IP address, okay? started on 5100, just like that it is specified. Okay. So you notice now on my progression is 90%. Okay. This will take you around 15 minutes to complete. So it's a kind of like a little bunch of steps on this thing. So close the admin browser. I already did that. What is the IP? Okay, we did that. So now this is what they want me to do. I did the command prompt. I renew it. The questions, I don't care. Verify that you can still navigate to the Cisco PK server. It's okay. I don't have to verify it. I know I do. Renew the IP address on other laptops, and they can navigate to Cisco PK. Okay, let me just navigate to Cisco PK. So right here in the browser, you have to put www.cisco.pka. Just make sure it says to make sure that you can still go to the website. Remember, it takes a while for the website to appear, so I'm just waiting. And as I'm waiting for that, it says verify that you can still navigate. Okay, I'm doing it now. Renew the IP. There it is. See, it works. Hello world. Images work. Yeah, so everything is fine. I was able to make those changes. So the next thing it says renew the IP address on other laptops to verify that you can still navigate to Cisco PK. Notice the laptop 1 connected to IP instead of a WR. Question why? Let me check that. Let me close this. Okay, laptop 1 is not even connected, so I have to connect it. At one point, it probably told me to connect them, so I'm gonna connect them now. I go into desktop, PC wireless, connect, wait for that thing to see, the 6 is the router. The A company, the 1 is the access point. I'll connect to the access point instead. Connect. I think it doesn't matter. So the password is Cisco, uppercase Cisco, 1, 2, 3, exclamation point. Connect. That gave me 5 points, so I'm 95%. So I'm gonna close it. Very good, see? This is connected to the AP, see, notice? So let me connect the laptop to the AP also. Desktop, PC wireless, connect, wait for the things. Remember that the A company on channel 6 is the router. So I'm gonna connect it to the, tiene 56, está más lejos, I think, well, I don't know. I don't even know which one I need to connect it to, but I'm gonna connect it to this, to the router. I don't think it matters as long as you connect it. Let me see if it gives me the points. Password is Cisco, 1, 2, 3, exclamation point. Connect and 100%. You see that? That's it. I'm done. I connected the 2 laptops, the laptop 1 to the wireless router because estaba más lejos. These 2, they're closer to this. I guess that's why. So there you have it. 100%. Take a snapshot and then you can turn this activity in. Okay. Let me close this and stop.